I'm Nick Woods with Dallas Johnson Greenhouses. Today we're going to go over some helpful tips for a successful spring season. Today I'm at store 3109 in Bellevue, Nebraska. We'll begin by merchandising the 3-tier display rack, striping product by SKU and by color, creating a vibrant display that will catch the customer's eye. Here we have 6-pack annuals, 10-inch hanging baskets, and 1-gallon perennials. Make sure your display is clearly priced for ease of shopping.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I work for the Bellevue Menards Garden Center. Throughout the growing season, we have to make sure our plants are looking beautiful at all times. So we do have to make sure we keep them faced, and we have to go through, and if there's anything that's dying or not healthy, we'll just take it out. So that way the rest of the plants stay healthy. Spot check, depending on the weather, how hot and how windy it is, we will definitely have to go through the plants again throughout the day. We would just take our finger and then just kind of check in the plant just to feel if there's any moisture. And we can also take the plant and pick it up and see how heavy it is. So like right now I know our pansies are very light, so they're gonna need water. So that's another good way to check. These are quite heavy, these are not gonna need water. Smaller pots like the 606s will usually dry out first, and the edges will always dry out first. So we always have to check the edges and the lighter pots that have less soil in them. 606s tend to dry out a lot faster than say a gallon or a quart perennial. So another practice we like to do here is deadheading. Throughout the day we will go through and deadhead all of our plants. People like to buy with their eye. The nicer the plant looks, the more likely a customer is going to buy it. So throughout the day we'll just kind of look through the plants and make sure anything that's dying we'll just clip away. Just like that, really easy. That way only the nice blooms are showing and only the nice part of the plant is showing. We do get a lot of customers out here in the spring. It is very important to keep our walkways clear and clean and clutter-free. That way customers can get in and out of the plants as easily as possible. So when we do unload our plants, we don't like to take the cages down the aisles. We'll just take it to our main aisles. That way the customers always have access up and down our aisles, and they can get all the way through our garden center very easily. So during the early season is where it's most risky for us to have plants. So if it's really cold for the plants, we will actually take them inside the building. In the mornings, if it's warm enough, and throughout the afternoon, if it's warm enough, we like to take them outside to get them enough sunlight. And then at night, we'll put them back inside the building to keep them warm throughout the night. So during the cold season, when we do actually have to bring our plants inside, we don't like to water them too much, but we do have to give them some water because it is very dry inside. So what I like to do is I take a pump sprayer and I'll just give them enough water to keep them thriving and healthy, but not enough to spill out all over the floors, so we don't have to worry about customers tripping or anything like that. During peak season, we like to keep our most popular items available to the customers utilizing our end caps, and we also utilize this plant rack. We like to put this in the very front of the store, and that actually, as soon as the customer walks into the store, they see this plant rack. Anything that we want to make available to our customers, we'll put this right in front of the door, so as soon as they walk in, they automatically see it. So this just kind of gives them an idea of what's available in the garden center. If it's a hot and sunny day, we're out here all day watering these plants sometimes. We will start watering in the mornings, and then by the time we do a full round, we actually have to go through and spot check again because they'll dry out that fast. If they're in the sun or if it's windy, we definitely have to check them throughout the day. So to save time, we do like to use our watering systems throughout our bays. And it is very beneficial if we only have 1 or 2 people in here and we have a lot of plants that need to be watered right away. We'll turn a couple of them on and then we'll go somewhere else and start watering like the bushes or the trees, and then we'll come turn this off and we'll spot water them and we'll turn a couple more on, and it's just having these water systems is really beneficial to us. So the older signs that we were using have the QR code on them as well. The new signs that we have a new QR code, and they have a lot more information about the plants and about growing tips about the plants and all the different plants that we would have on hand.
Simply open a camera app on your phone, point to the QR code, and follow the Menards link. It will open to the Menards database of live goods. You can choose annuals, perennials, and several other plant group types. From there, you can select a plant group and drill down to get more information on a specific plant item's characteristics. This will be a great asset for guests to use in the garden center. I hope you found this information helpful. We are looking forward to a great spring season.